Minnesota native. My wife is from right outside New York City, and if anybody would have imagined that we'd ended up in Lawton, Oklahoma when we retired, we would have said they were crazy. But I served actually here 3 times in my last 10 years on active duty, and I also went to Officer Candidate School at Fort Sill as a brand new guy who had just been drafted into the Army. So our connection with the Field Artillery in Fort Sill and Lawton has been pretty complete. We're stuck there, we wouldn't move anywhere else, and we love Oklahoma, so that's the connection. I was commissioned at Fort Sill in 1970. Over the years, I spent 5 tours in Europe. I spent a tour in the Middle East, 3 tours in Washington, 3 or 4 tours at Fort Sill. I'm a field artilleryman, but I've also got a lot of experience in human resources management. I commanded the Army Personnel Center as well as Fort Sill. So I've kind of had an interesting time in that I came in really at the very tail end of the Vietnam War. So a lot of my peers and folks that have been serving just prior to me have a lot more extensive Vietnam service than I did. So it's been an interesting 31 years. I think people that have the capability to step up and give time to the community ought to do so. It's what I've tried to do. I've been involved and chaired the Chamber of Commerce and the Lawton Industrial Foundation. I've been involved in the arts in Lawton, both in the Philharmonic and the Lawton Community Theater. I do a lot of work with the local, actually, animal welfare business. I'm a big fan of dogs and cats and all things animal. So we've done a lot of that, and have been able also to do a couple of things on the national level with nonprofits that support veterans. I'm on the board of the Armed Services YMCA and Operation Homefront, both national level nonprofits that do an awful lot for veterans and their families, and I'm proud to be able to do that. I was actually appointed by Governor Keating back, I think, in 2004 to the state Career Tech Board. I was there for a number of years, and then was appointed later by Governor Fallin to the State Board of Education, which I serve on now, and also the Oklahoma State Board of Career and Technology Education. And then there's another council called the Oklahoma Council for the Education of Military Children, which kind of plays to the niche of military kids and the things that they experience, which are different in education than civilian kids. Well, I guess I'd just like to say that it's an honor to receive the Dollar Award for Distinguished Service, and it's also a little bit humbling because if you look at the people that are inducted into this organization, that are combat heroes and Medal of Honor winners and the like, it's just really humbling to be included in their midst, and I'm just proud to be associated with them. It's a great honor to be included in the Hall of Fame.